Yo, what up? We back with another edition of Sports Betting with Wes. And let's jump right into how we did on last night's tickets before we start on tonight's tickets and which games we're playing tonight. So, starting with Toronto, covered that -4 to Miami, like I said, 114 to 128. Toronto slash Miami covered that 239.5 spread over, like I said. Chicago covered that -6 to Washington, like I said, 119 to 108. Knicks covered that -4.5 to Boston, like I said, 106 to 112. And New York and Boston covered that 200 over 216.5 spread, like I said. Carl Anthony Towns covered that double double, like I said. Tatum covered that double double, like I said. And Houston covered the -3.5 they were given the 76ers, like I said, 102 to 113. As far as what did not happen, like I said, because I'm not perfect, I don't get them all right. Brooklyn did not cover that 3.5 they were getting from Indiana, losing 123 to 94. Golden State did not cover that -4.5 they were giving the Lakers, 119 to 103. Houston and the 76ers did not cover that 226.5 spread that they had to overcome, and Golden State Lakers did not cover that over 225.5 spread. Now let's get into tonight's games. Starting with the Cavs, giving up seven. Cavs get 7 points from Atlanta. I'll take the Cavaliers. 7. Right now, it's still early to see who's playing, who's not playing, because it's kind of suspicious that the Cavs are getting 7 points. But I'll take Cavaliers. Over and under is 233.5. I'm not going to touch it because I don't really know who's playing with the Cavs until they open up when players are playing. I really won't be able to tell anything about this game. But just off of blindly betting, I'll take the Cavs. Next, Miami is giving up 18 points to Washington. And 18 points is a lot of points. I don't know who Miami think they are, but I'm going to take Washington with the 18. And yes, I know that Washington stink, but 18 points is 18 points. Over and under 248.5. Not going to touch it. Next, Detroit is getting 3.5 points from Charlotte. Red hot Charlotte, but I'm going with Detroit. Over and under 223.5. I'm going to bet on the over. Then the 76ers are giving up 14.5 points to the Pacers. I'm going to go with the 76ers. Over and under 235.5. I'm not going to touch it. Next, the Pelicans are giving up 16 points to Boston. 16 points. A lot of points. I'm going to go with the Pelicans with the 16 points. Over and under 223.5. Not going to touch it. Then we got Toronto getting 6 points from New York. I'm going to go with New York. I'm also going to bet on Cat to give me a double-double. Over and under is 219.5. I'm going to bet on the over. Then we got Brooklyn getting 9.5 points from the Bucks. I'm going to go with the Bucks. Over and under 219.5. Not going to touch it. Then we got Dallas getting 17 points from the Spurs. And I'm going to take Dallas with the 17. The Spurs, Wimby might not even be playing. I think they say he was out to the playoffs. Somebody at my job told me that. I don't know how true that is. But no Wimby, no me. I'm go, especially when you're giving the next team 17 points. I'm going with Dallas with the 17. Over and under is 236.5. I'm not going to touch it. Orlando is giving up 15 points to Chicago. And I'm going to go with Chicago. Over and under 242.5. I'm going to go with the over. OKC is giving 10.5 points to Denver. This is a hard one. I think I'm going to bet on Denver. And I'm also going to bet on Jokic to give me a double-double. And I'm not even going to touch the over and under. For one reason is because I didn't write it down and I don't know what it is. Memphis is getting 4 points from Utah. And I'm going to go with Utah. Over and under is 246.5. I'm not going to touch it. Timberwolves are getting 10.5 points from Houston. I'm going to go with Houston. Over and under 221.5. I'm going to go with the over. The Clippers are getting 2 points from Portland. I'm going to go with the Clippers. Over and under 224.5. I'm going to go with the over. And last but not least, Golden State is giving up 11.5 points to Sacramento. I'm going to go with Golden State. Over and under is 230.5. I'm not going to touch it. That concludes our bets. Good luck on your tickets. Until we sit down and talk about them tomorrow. Peace.